Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name's Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Alright guys, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on in y'all's energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Angel guide, spirit guide to deliver light, clear, and precise messages for my Cappies. Alright, so trust the signs, guys, okay? You got here paying attention to guidance. Universe is speaking very clearly to you guys at this time, okay? So follow your intuition. You've received the message, okay? There could have been some sort of confusion, but I feel like you're going the right way. Okay, so continue paying attention to what Spirit is telling you. Alright, you got Sneaky Link. This has been coming out for everybody, but anyway. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy, nobody needs to know. So there's a need for you to keep this to yourself, okay, for some of you here. Or you're going to keep this to yourself, okay, because you could have a lot of people always all up in your business and stuff like that. So yeah, hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy, nobody needs to know what's going on. You need to follow your guidance. You need to follow your intuition right now. Alright, so unread. Somebody here could be disappointed that you left them unread. Somebody ignored some sort of message. Okay, so they're waiting anxiously with no reply. Maybe they're just busy, guys. It says there, maybe they're just busy. So for some of you here, this person could be busy. Alright, for some of you here, you're too busy to deal with them. Alright, so it says here situationship. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are these? Somebody could be confused as to what you are. Okay, as to what's going on here, but you guys are too busy. You have multiple incomes, okay, extra earnings. Financial security is always on your mind, okay, and you're always on the grind. So right now, even though you might have some sort of situationship, what's mainly in your energy is your side hustle, all right, or hustling, making that money. So, what's on red? So you got here brand new. So fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself. For some of you here, you have new ventures that are coming in. Okay, so watch me shine. Some of you here could be seeing somebody shine, okay, or this person could be watching you shine as you're growing, as you're giving birth to something new. All right, your new business or something like that. This person is cutting red tape. Okay, so something about red tape. All right, so this could be like a brand new opening or something like that for some of you. So red flags. For some of you here, you have some sort of warning sign. Somebody here ignored their intuition. Okay, so there could be some sort of potential trouble. All right, you know better, it says there. You got 1111. For some of you here, this has to do with a twin flame or something like that. But yeah, unexpected for flirtation. Okay, direct messages, testing the waters. Somebody's going to slide into your inbox. Okay, just make sure that you're paying attention to the red flags and follow your intuition. All right, what is it that you want? You want a situationship or you want to be more than lovers? Okay, is kind of what I heard. Yeah, some of you have a soul contract with this person. All right, so fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements, and destined to meet. So you were destined to meet this person, all right? For some of you here, this is something that you've already signed, this contract, before you come into this world. All right, so anyway, what is trust the signs with Sneaky Link and unread? All right, so yeah, for some of you here, you're going to be at a crossroads where you have to make some sort of decision. All right, so there's an important life-changing, altering decision that could be happening for you. All right, so choose wisely. Your next step is going to matter. What else, Spirit? You got here retirement goals. All right, so this might lead to you just retiring early. Okay, that's for some of you. All right, but long-term stability, future planning, you're relaxing. Okay, so this is relaxation earned. So you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, so you're living the dream. Or this is what your retirement goals are, you and this person or something like that. All right, so what is red flags here? Situationship. Yeah, for some of you here, you need to set some sort of healthy boundaries. Okay, you're no one's side piece unless you want to be. Alright, but anyway. Secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you here. If somebody's doing that, it's probably because they have some sort of double life. Okay, so only late night calls secretly while the other one's sleeping is what I'm seeing here. So that could be significant. Alright, and then you got here influencer status. So for some of you here, you're doing something online. Okay, or that's what you're supposed to be doing. Alright, so social recognition, side hustle here online. Alright, so online fame, power to influence. Swipe up. What's this influencer status? For some of you here, you guys are going online or doing something online. Okay, so this could be a podcast. This could be something along those lines. So congratulations. This could be a new venture. Or the person that you're dealing with could be an influencer. Okay, so that could be significant. For some of you here, this person broke some sort of promises. So disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words mean nothing. Actions speak louder than words. What's broken promises here? Mirror, mirror. Okay, so for some of you here, you and this person could be mirroring each other. Alright, so facing yourself and others, reflective relationship, self-awareness, what you see as you. And then you got fake flexing. So somebody here could be fake flexing. Okay, so pretending well, showing off. Okay, so it could be borrowed luxury. Right? Something could be too good to be true. Alright, for some of you here, you're breaking some sort of cycle. Alright, so deceptive bragging, rich on Instagram but broke in real life. Okay. This could be somebody here that's bragging. You got here ghosted. Okay, so for some of you here, you ghosted this person. Alright, so sudden disappearance without explanation, left hanging, seen but ignored, abrupt silence. Alright, so for some of you here, you're not giving this another chance. Alright, you've seen the message, you're letting it go. Alright, so you could have ghosted this situation. You don't want to deal with it, Virgo energy. And then you friend zone this person. Okay, so for some of you here, you don't want to deal with this person in a romantic way. Alright, so it's a platonic trap. Okay, so for some of you here, something was unreciprocated, so their feelings for you or your feelings for them. Okay, so stuck as friends, like siblings to me. Alright, so somebody could be triggered, a sibling could be triggered for some of you. Let's get into the tarot. Alright, angel guys, here guys, light for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is going on with Capricorn in this current energy? Some more. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel grow. Let me know if this resonated. Alright, let's get to it. What's going on in the current energy? I'm like giving whatever. It's Mercury retrograde. Good old Mercury. So you got the King of Wands with the King of Swords in the reverse. You're not talking to this person. Somebody could be mad at you. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sag. For some of you here, you're very confident in yourself. You're looking good, but somebody here is not talking to you, or you could have divorced this person. Okay, so King of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody is rude and spiteful. Could be a little sexual here. What's this King of Wands with the King of Swords? You got the Ten of Wands. You're releasing burdens. Okay, so for some of you here, you're forgiving somebody that tried to silence you or something like that. You're letting it go. You don't need to be carrying these burdens. Okay, so for some of you here, these were not your burdens to be carrying. These could be like family members. This could be anything along those lines. All right, causing you to have some sort of conflict. All right, so Ace of Swords is in the reverse. For some of you here, you cut some sort of communication off. If there's always going to be some sort of miscommunication, you might as well just cut it off and let go of all these burdens. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, tell me more about this King of Wands. Two of Pentacles. So you're the King of Wands here. All right, you're prioritizing certain things. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. All right, so you are the King of Wands. So you're looking good. You're smelling good. You're working. You're balancing something out. Your monies is coming in. This coming in. You're prioritizing what you need to do. Okay, so you're balancing stuff out. What is your blockages? You could be juggling a situation between an Aries, Leo, Sag, and an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that maybe you're not speaking to. Okay, so what is the blockages here? Should I go? Should I stay? Is that Two of Pentacles. The blockage here is Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. That somebody could be some sort of a gold digger. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here is feels entitled, okay, or is somebody here who is not reliable, not resourceful. What is this Queen of Pentacles here? This could be magic as well. All right, Page of Wands. What's this Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Wands? I'm getting candle magic for some of you here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What is this, Spirit? Sagittarius. Okay, so for some of you here, somebody doesn't do something in moderation. Okay, they could be in a relationship based on obligation. All right, and that could be the blockage. For some of you here, you just want peace and harmony when it comes to something, but you're not getting it. There's a lot of miscommunication. There's a lot of conflict when it comes to something. Ace of Swords is in the reverse. For some of you here, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't know how to do things in moderation. Okay, so it's almost like if they drink, they drink too much. If they go from 0 to 60, okay, it's in a second. They could be a little irrational. Okay, they could be a little impulsive. All right, what is in the foundation? You got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, it's coming out where there was something here that wasn't reciprocal. All right, so it wasn't an equal give and take. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What's the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? For some of you here, you're tired of giving. You're always giving, giving, giving. Okay, so Six of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. What is this, Spirit? So the Six of Cups talks about somebody here wanting to reconcile. All right, somebody wanting your forgiveness by not being able to be reciprocal with you, not being able to pay up, not being able to see something for what it was. Okay, for some of you here, you had some sort of contract with this person. All right, with the Six of Cups, that is long term. That's the time traveler card in the tarot. All right, so you had a past life connection with this person. For some of you here, it's almost like you and this person were siblings in a past life or something like that. But now, it's almost like you guys are in contract to get something going. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. You got the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, somebody can give birth to something because they're under judgment. And then you got the Five of Wands. Okay, and it's in the reverse. So somebody doesn't want to fight anymore when it comes to something. For some of you here, this could be a mother figure. The Empress towards Libra. You got the Judgment here, so you're calling judgment on a situation. For some of you here, this is in the foundation. Somebody wants your forgiveness. Okay, they could be coming back, okay, towards you because they know they have some sort of unfinished business with you. What's this Empress in the reverse? So the Empress in the reverse also talks about domestic issues. Okay, so if somebody did hit you or something like that, that's not for you. Okay, I'm going to say that right now. If somebody likes to hit you and spits at you and treats you like you're nothing, that's not for you. Okay, so you need to let that go. What's this Empress in the reverse? You got the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so this could be a godmother. This could be a godfather, right? This could be a church or something like that that's coming up against you. A coven that's coming up against you. The Hierophant in the reverse. This could be like a group, like, let's say, for example, if you're in Yoruba religion, that would be your madrina or your padrino. Here trying to cause something to end for you. Trying to take your money for some of you here. Five of Wands. For some of you, you're not going to fight with these people. Okay, Five of Wands is in the reverse. You don't want conflict. You don't want rah-rah. Taurus energy here in the bottom of the deck. In the foundation. For some of you here, there's a distorted feminine that you could be. So I'm picking up a couple stories. So I'm also picking up a distorted feminine here. Okay, that lacks commitment, but still wants to get with you. What's in the recent past? For some of you here, this person can give birth to anything new, okay, until they ask for your forgiveness or something like that. For some of you here, because it's almost like their ancestors could be doing a number on them. All right, flip it, switch it. All right, so what's in the recent past? You got the World in the reverse. All right, so current approach not working, and you got the Three of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, a lot of gossip, a lot of cheating. Something here could be discussed about no closure. For some of you here, you didn't get closure when it comes to something. Somebody could be in denial with this World in the reverse. This is someone here who lacks validation. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. And you're not giving it. So, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy. Three of Cups here is in the reverse. What is this, Spirit? Somebody feels like they have some sort of unfinished business with you. What is this Three of Cups? But somebody listened to gossip. Okay, so, again with the threes, listening to third-party situations. Okay, so you've learned your lessons for some of you here. You're mastering something. Some of you could be collaborating and going online and doing something. In the recent past, you could have been doing that kind of energy, but you realize you couldn't work with these three individuals. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of cheating here. Okay, so this could be friends. This could be siblings for some of you here. What's on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? What is on their mind? Eight of Swords. Okay, so self-sabotage. For some of you here, you don't want to self-sabotage something. Okay, for some of you here, somebody's in a spiritual jail. Alright, so, or in a mental jail. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. What's the Eight of Swords? Somebody could be in jail. Alright, you're putting something to rest. Four of Swords. For some of you here, this is all to work. You could be thinking, oh, you've been bound, okay, or something like that, and somebody's doing some sort of all to work on you. This is on your mind. Clarify that Eight of Swords with the Four of Swords. Some of you can't sleep at night. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it has to do with magic. Okay. Some of you could be dreaming about this person, or somebody here could be telepathically communicating with you. Give me one more. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Alright, for some of you here, you need to protect yourselves. Alright, if you have nightmares, get a dream catcher. Hang it above your bed. Okay, for some of you here, you need to sleep with a crystal or something like that. You've surrendered to something. Okay, so Seven of Wands here is in the reverse. Four of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're speaking your truth when it comes to something. Alright, for some of you here, you're taking the initiative. You're very logical. Okay, when it comes to something, Queen of Swords is in the upright. For some of you here, you could have done this to this person. What's the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords, Spirit? So somebody's trapped in a situation they can't get out of, okay, is what I'm picking up here. For some of you here, you could be trapped in a situation. You need to speak your truth. You need to go ahead and say, hey, this is what's bothering me, okay, and this is what's going on, and this is what I'm not going to allow, all right? You need to communicate. It's not all about money, okay? So for some of you here, you're just kind of like waiting on your next big raise or your next big chance or something like that, but it's not all about money, okay? So what is in the near future? What's in the near future for Capricorn? Yeah, you could be cutting somebody off. You're like, come over here. I'm ready to cut you. I'm ready to go straight for your jugular. Okay, so Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Everything that you've lost, you're about to regain, Cappy. You could have had financial hardships. You could have some sort of spiritual hardships, but you're about to regain everything you lost. Alright, so Five of Pentacles. Somebody could have left you out in the cold. All right, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person could have been karmic. They're in the reverse. Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, something is not working. This person could have wanted to be deceitful or something like that, but you caught on to it very quickly, and you cut them off really quickly before that happened. Some of you were dealing with somebody here that was breadcrumbing you. Not anymore. What's hidden? What's hidden that Capricorn has not seen yet? You got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You're loving yourself. You're very empathetic. You have a lot of empathy. Okay, so you know who you want to give your love to. You're emotionally stable. Things are being revealed to you, and I picked it up that it was your energy here, and the devil is showing up. So yeah, things are being revealed to you. Revelations. Some of you could be reading the Bible. I don't know. But revelations, the devil is in the reverse. Letting go of toxic behaviors, letting go of toxic people. For some of you here, this could be a mother figure. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn. But yeah, you're letting go of toxicities, addictions, or anything along those lines. Or anybody that's in that kind of energy. And you're definitely loving yourself. What else, Spirit? Guys, don't forget to, yeah, look, you're releasing what no longer serves you. Four of Pentacles is in the reverse. For some of you here, there was somebody here who could have been very possessive over you, and you need to let that shit go. They need to let you go. They live rent-free, or you live rent-free in their head, okay, in their heart, and every step that they take. Four of Pentacles is in the reverse. Some of you here might need to cut somebody off financially. Yeah, it's family. Ten of Cups is in the reverse. This is a lack of family support for some of you here. Page of Swords. You got the Page of Swords with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So somebody here could be defaming you. Somebody sending you the evil eye because they're completely dissatisfied with their life. So they want you to match their energy. That was that mirror. So what's in your environment? I just saw a mirror fall and break. Okay, so that could be significant. The Hangman, Pisces energy. You could feel stuck in a situation. I'm telling you, this could be you up here with the Eight of Swords. You're kind of like stuck, or you feel trapped in a situation you can't get out of. You need to cut yourself free and see things from a different perspective. The Hangman, Pisces energy. You got the Three of Swords. Okay, and it's in the reverse, so you have overcome this sorrow. Alright, you've healed from this stagnicity. Alright, or you need to heal from this stagnicity and move on. What's the outcome? Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. That helps other Capricorns get their messages as well. Alright, you got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there could be some sort of communication coming in. Okay, some of you could be, this communication can be coming from a distance. Okay, for some of you. Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands? This is fast progress forward. What's this Eight of Wands? You got the Six of Wands in the reverse. Give me one more. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, okay? Right now, maybe you're at the down side of something, but you're going up, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving in your favor, okay? So, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Saturn here showing up. The Six of Wands in the reverse is like, it could be people kind of like coming up against you, or in the Eight of Wands here showing up with that Six of Wands. This is like people coming up against you, external forces. They want to change they want to like swap destinies with you, Cappy. Here, one more. Six of Wands in the reverse. They don't want you getting attention. The Sun. So I feel like you're going to be very happy. This is vitality. This is warmth. Okay, so I feel like you need to go ahead and, for some of you here, you need to be in the public eye. The Sun. As soon as you let go of that fear and that, let's say, embarrassment or something like that. Maybe you're a little shameful or something, ashamed or something like that. Don't put it out there. Get out there, get exposed, get on the internet. Okay, you're supposed to be that Six of Wands in the upright, where you're going to have a lot of people illuminated. Okay, so you have a lot of wisdom that you could share. All right, Six of Wands is in the reverse there. What's the Six of Wands? People could be recruiting haters against you. What's the Six of Wands here in the reverse? You got bumping heads, and you got firestorm. Whoever this is going to have some sort of mental breakdown. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you here. Leo, heavy Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Yeah, you could be bumping heads with this person. Or this person could be bumping heads with everybody. So, what's this King of Wands? King of Swords in the reverse. GPS. And you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so somebody here at a distance is in love with you. Okay, or they love you. Or they're lost without you, but you're not talking with them. For some of you here, it's almost like you're kind of like, I love somebody, but this person could be at a distance. I don't want to do this long distance relationship or something like that. That could be significant for some of you. All right, what's this Ten of Wands here? Marrying for money. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Somebody married for money, for finances. Somebody could have married for paperwork. Okay, so fairy tale, phony, trickster, an illusion. That was an illusion. What's this Hierophant in the reverse? You got the Empress here. Yeah, they left you hanging, no contact, no closure, left unread. Okay, this could have been a distorted feminine. And it doesn't matter, I say feminine, but it doesn't matter the gender. Could have been a Taurus, Libra. Or a Pisces even. Dust it off. For some of you here, you've dusted off. You're the only one that could give yourself your closure. And because of this, you are a queen rising and you're stepping into your power. Okay, so you're being praised. You're coming up in the spotlight. You're speaking your truth up here. What's this Eight of Swords? Four of Swords in the reverse. I miss you. So you got somebody here, it could be a past life connection or a past lover or something like that. They could be in a jail or something like that. For some of you here, somebody has an STD. Alright, or they could have a sexually transmitted demon. And on top of that, they're obsessed with you. So that could be a little dangerous. Okay, so this would be a crazy ex. For some of you here, you're cutting this person off. Alright, I also feel like somebody could have tried to trap somebody with an STD. Okay, and they're definitely doing love spells on you. That's binding you. What's Queen of Wands here? In the reverse, in the near future, you have the Five of Pentacles, so you're about to regain everything that you've lost. For some of you here, be confident in yourself. There's no one in the world like you. Some of you are choosing to be by yourself right now. Alright, you got heartbreak. So yeah, definitely heartbreak. This person could have try to like make you feel inferior so that you don't find yourself, okay, so that you don't feel confident in yourself. Don't do that. Tell me more. Yeah, you saw this person's true colors for what they are. Alright, what's this Queen of Cups with the Devil in the reverse? This is you being revealing something about your family. Okay, could be revealing something about your family. For some of you here, thank you on. Moving on, you're on to the next person. Alright, you're not going to be living a fake family dynamic, okay, just because of finances or possessiveness. Alright, this person in your family also could be very possessive. The Ten of Cups talks about family. Or this could be a love connection. They're very possessive. You're not anybody's possession. Alright, you're human. Alright, I hope. Ghosted. Some of you here, this person's on and off, hot and cold, detached. Okay, and then you got here, living a toxic lifestyle. So, toxic lifestyle and drinking. Some of you here are definitely dealing with something like that and you're letting go of toxicity. Secret accounts. Somebody could be spying on you through secret accounts. What is this Hangman in your environment? So you're kind of stagnant, stuck in a situation. Alright, dealing with this heartbreak or getting over this heartbreak. You got love message. What's love message? Bad karma. Alright, so somebody could have messaged you and you might have not returned the message or something like that because you're doing some sort of healing work. Okay, that's their karma. What is the Eight of Wands here with the Six of Wands? Yeah, I already picked. Already. Give me one more. confirmation, mirroring. All right, so you and this person could be mirroring each other. What's mirroring? Almost like if you don't call me, I don't call you kind of energy. Okay, so that's mirroring, right? I'm kind of like, oh, if you do this to me, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, tick for tat. That's toxic. Crying over you, sad, hurt, and upset. Okay, for some of you here, you need to love yourself. Self-love is more important than anything right now. Okay, especially with that Queen of Wands in the reverse, because you need to be confident in yourself and be vivacious again, like you used to be. Okay, so what is let's pull some advice really quick. Angel guys, spirit guys for Cappy. You got here scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and you have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Two of Pentacles energy. So, yeah, you're prioritizing. All right, you're balancing something. You're doing the balancing act right now. Definitely letting go of burdens, so that's fine. Whatever was blocking you, you're letting that shit go. Okay, you got here authenticity. So, be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. Okay, so there's a peacock there. I'm getting Ochun energy, so Ochun could be significant. If you guys know, you know. Alright, you got here speak up. That's confirmation up here. You need to speak up and say your truth. Okay, so you're not saying what's eating you up inside. You can't keep this in forever. It is time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So say your piece. Alright, and be in a state of gratitude always, especially now. We're in Thanksgiving. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for the things that you do have. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you're thankful for. I'm going to pull one of these really quick before I close. For Cappy. So you got here the Seven Sisters, creativity. Alright, for some of you here, you have some sort of creator's block or something like that. You need to let that go. That's not your energy. Shake that shit off. Alright, it says here, create, create, create. You come from a conjurers of creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix, and creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power to create planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play and awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing, is manifesting. I am a creative visionary. Alright, so some of you here are psychics. Okay, some of you need to be online doing tarot. Okay, for some of you here, showing people how to defend themselves spiritually. That could be your gift. You could be like mixing up like religions or something like that. Maybe not even religions, like spirituality practices and stuff like that. Because religion is like fear-based. You don't want it to be something that's fear-based. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity. Alright guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Alright, and thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.